Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are doing a preview here of the UMC mod, which stands for the Ultimate Mod Collection. And as you can see, we're playing as the Soviet Union, which is a crazy move any day of the week or the weekend. We have got the German Reich. They're doing air innovations at the moment, but yeah, we've got troops on our borders where we need them. We've got people being trained up. I've got a tank army that I've just got standing around, so I could actually just do something with them while you're here. No, actually we'll just have it there because I think the main attack will actually come from there. So what can I show you about this? What can I show you? Well, it's the standard setup with everything that you would actually configure normally within the vanilla game. However, we do get normal decisions on events and decisions. Intelligence is the same, so you don't get any bonuses like that. You do get some mods that do actually do those. I built up to 5 research slots, so let's have a look what the research slots do actually entail. As you can see, we are 1918, we've got Special Forces down there, and it all looks normal so far. Okay, but if we carry on, and if we survive, and if we carry on, and if we fight, we can build right up to 1964. Okay, and that is on your Special Forces as well, so they're not as if they're actually left. Support companies, this is the same stuff. Okay, so and as you can see, we build that up to 1961. Armour, I hear you cry. Let me have a look at those lovely tanks. So we've got the KF-1, the IS tanks, and then we go on to the T-54s, T-55s. As you can see, the names and the dates actually match up to the corresponding equipment being produced. So lovely T-62s that you can actually end up with. The artillery is immense because there's so many things you can actually do from this. As you can see, anti-tank, artillery, rocket artillery, anti-air is all included and just goes on, and goes on, and goes on, and goes on. There's loads to pick from there, so I don't think you'd be short of any things to do. Mobile warfare, superior firepower, ground battle plan, and mass assault are all included, and it would be traditional to go down the mass assault doctrine. But as you can see, that doctrine tree just goes on and on and on. So what that would be playing as the mobile warfare doctrine, it would be awesome, I reckon. Lots to consider if you're playing as Germany though. Destroys don't start a lot off with the modules there, as you can see. Things do progress with your destroyers, cruisers, heavy ships, carriers, and submarines. They're all included there. As you can see, these torpedoes and whatnot and snorkels are actually included. Minor modules that you can actually add to the ships. But you've got these going all the way up to 1964. So you've got normal cruisers, nuclear cruisers, heavy ships, nuclear heavy ships, carriers, nuclear carriers, submarines, nuclear submarines. Can't be bad. And you can improve the torpedo technology, gun technology, ballistics, dual purpose guns. As you can see, we've got, if I come over here, anti-submarine, and depth charges actually included in this little bit here, so don't forget that. Mine warfare does actually stop there, and so does damage control and transport. But as you can see, there's loads of things there that you could be doing on your naval tech to rival any nation out there in the world. Naval Doctrines. So we've started off on Fleet in Being, and as you can see, we've got a split here. So we've got the New Era Doctrine that gives you another focus tree to what you do. So lovely bonuses that you get from that. Air power. We're starting off with observation float planes. Unreal. Never seen that any other mod, to be honest. Fighters, carrier-based fighters in a separate tree, so you don't actually miss out on that. And you've got close air support course, necessary for the Sturmovix. And alright, yes, if you're doing this, you end up with the I-16 for ages. Your LAGG3, it takes ages to actually try and get hold of. But you have got your heavy fighter available, so do remember your P2, P3s. So as you can see, we go onto scout planes there, but come down, we've got strategic bombers going down to the Tu-95 and then jet planes. Okay, so we do actually have jet inclusion, which means we've got the lovely Sukhois, Yaks, and MiG-23s, 21s, 15s, 9s. How many MiGs can you really want in a game? Where's the MiG-17 though? That's the thing. It's not there. Okay. Don't know why the MiG-17 is not there. Or the 19, for example. No. Okay, fair enough. Air Doctrine, as you can see, it carries on. It just carries on. It carries on. So loads of focus. Loads of things you can actually do on your Doctrine trees. Technology, as you can see, split out here from radar and improved field radios. It's actually something I've noticed on another one. But you've also got encryption and decryption alongside La Resistance. So you can actually do that as well as the encryption and decryption you can actually get from there. So hold on, go back to that. You've got your nuclear tree down here, rockets, and then you've got computing power all the way down to 1964. You've got advantages in airborne radar, so stuff that you can actually do with your planes out on the field of combat. And as you can see, engineering starts off fairly similar to what we've actually seen elsewhere. We've got steel production, aluminium production, synthetic fineries and fuel gain. That branches off to give you specialized down there. And as you can see, you've got radar construction and special construction efforts here and here to keep you all well and happy until 1963. So that production just doesn't stop. Okay, we've got World War II efforts here, leading on to the PT-76, and wow, that's okay. That's not that far away, to be honest. Airborne gliders and specialized infantry and modifications for your sniper teams, night vision, engineers, and camouflage. All well and good, and more things just to actually deal with within the World War II period. Penal battalions, political units, officer training, and civilian bureau for your propaganda requirements. What do you now need to know? Everything else, kind of building wise, is the same. You've got aluminium mills and steel mills, reactors, rocket sites, fuel silos, and synthetic refineries. But apart from that, being just about the same. Loads of production that you can actually get going once you get going as the Soviet Union. Everything's normal on there. Haven't noticed anything different. And production requirements, as you can see from the Soviet Union, it's quite extensive. We have got multiple enemies. So we've got Japan out here. They did actually take the most of China, because I forgot to reinforce them with Lend-Lease. I have done it elsewhere with Norway and with Yugoslavia, just trying to get that army experience up. But that is it. So it's July 1941, and this being a preview, let's see, do the Germans actually attack us? What are they doing? They're still doing air innovations at the moment, so I'm moving around my troops. They're still training Gorb. Military schools is done. Do I want to yeah, I want to get workers' culture going on. Oh, focus trees. Sorry, I probably didn't actually show this. The Soviet Union focus tree is just the basic Soviet tree. So that's something you can tend with. And of course, if you don't want to go through a civil war, then you go down and do the purges, which just crucifies you for a while. Yeah, detecting the enemy is the first step. That's fine. That's fine. I have a radar network going on. I have anti-air going on. To be honest, I could actually fill in the gaps now. Because let's not make it easy for the Germans. They're going to have to fight every single province, I reckon. Yeah. We've still got stuff to do, and that would be really, really nice. One of the things that I've actually noticed on here, though, as I do that, if I come back to there, just come on here, Katyusha rockets don't seem to be available for some reason, so if you're playing this game, just be aware of that. We've actually got rocket artillery actually done, so if anything that should be unlocking it, but it's not. We've got trucks actually improved as well, so all stuff that should be actually working in our favour is not. Germany is doing rocketry for some reason, so okay. I thought they might have gone on to do something against us, but anyway, we've gone on time here because it's just a preview. I will leave you to it. If you want to see this, the UMC mod played as any particular country in the world, because we have got loads of places still left to play, with choices unknown and known to make. So pick a side, pick a mod, go on, you know you want to. See you later, bye. Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are doing a preview mod here of the ×10 or the x10 or 10x mod on the workshop, Steam Workshop. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's absolutely awesome to play. Now, we are 9th of May 1937. Denmark has already been taken over. You'll notice we haven't got a lot of troops here. However, that's not a problem, because this game is serious OP. Imagine Hearts of Iron with superpowers, and then you will get an idea of what we're actually playing. So, playing as Germany, you get loads of buffs already. I would show you the MEFO bills here, but it's not actually available because I've gone to war and they're not available anymore. But you get like construction speed of like 250%. 250%, you say? What the hell is that about? Well, it's like that, but it was doubled. So all the factories that we had got, and you'll see, hold on, the infrastructure level is 88. Yes, seriously, you can go up to 100 on here. So that means all that lovely resource and whatnot, you can just build up and build up your factories. What can you do them till? Well, varying numbers, but as you can see, as more infrastructure is actually built into those areas, your factory allowance will go up. So, for instance, Brandenburg, 100% on there, you get 36 factories that you can actually put just on that. Okay, so from the infrastructure side alone, it is absolutely brilliant to play. Political power, okay, you start off with a base number, and that, if you then go for, hold on, I've actually changed it out. I do apologise. I did actually have Rudolf Hess here, so we're getting 7.94. With Rudolf Hess as your starting workhorse, I think it's like 10.14 that you get per day. So May 1937, remember, everything is filled out. We are ready up to the hilt to go to war with everybody. Okay, so it's really good, you say? Yes, it's really good. On the decisions, it's the same. Intelligence is absolutely mental as well, because once you get... where is he? Where is he? Let me have a look. I will just demonstrate this for you. Maybe not with him, because he's given me factory output. Maybe I'll just take him as an example, and I've got loads of political power, so I can just do this and just change them out as I like. The elusive gentleman, as you can see there, Wilhelm Canaris, he was actually a bad guy, really, for the German, for the Nazis anyway. For the Germans, he was pretty good. But anyway, if I pick this, I get operative slots plus 10. That's 10 on top of these two. Don't believe me? Look at that. All those agents. What the hell am I going to do with all those agents? Well, we're going to have some fun. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. Okay, so with all your other advantages that you can get with your Erich Manstein, for example, mobile warfare doctrine, it gives you a 150% increase on the land doctrine, on the mobile warfare doctrine. So I'm already down to here. I can do the next one when I like. Talking of tanks, okay, so all the buffs on here: tanks and armor variants, breakthrough 200%, division speed 100%, organization loss when moving minus 20%, planning speed 500%, organization 150. What? Yes, it just carries on. Organization for tanks and armor cars, there you go. Max speed for tanks and armor variants 100%. So if you got light tanks just happen to be sat round on a border, let's say, which I have got, well, I've got some motorized in there as well, the value that it gives you there is it's 12 kilometer, but as you can see, when I hover over that, the 4 light tanks 24 kilometers, motorized infantry 12, light self-propelled artillery 24, but the speed of the unit is 58 kilometers an hour. Okay, basically they are the equivalent of just riding on roads. I have actually got a war goal against the Netherlands, so I'm literally just going to use my 8 troops there with Rommel. He's not even got Panzer Expert here, which gives you an armor division defense of 100%. Seriously, yes, seriously, it is just mental, this game. It's not mental, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, I don't really need that anymore from Portugal. Thank you very much, Portugal, but I don't need that anymore. Yeah, as you can see, I don't actually have any requirements really for anything. I could just basically just max out all of my military factories now, I suppose. And yeah, I can put another 25 just at Brandenburg. Unreal, but it's fun. As you can see, we've gone down light tanks, light self-propelled artillery. I've kept the motorized, and we've got aircraft. And I don't know whether it actually shows you that. Yes, there you go. Max speed 500 kilometers an hour. So that has been uprated. The Ju-88, I'm not too sure what their max speed was, but it's now 390 kilometers an hour. That is because we have got, where are we? There. Messerschmitt as our light aircraft designer. Agility 100%, max speed 100%. That's on your fighters. That's insane. So we've got people training up, as you can see. just a basic defense and serious kind of look around for everybody that's just in the particular area, because, well, we can, we should, we do. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what happens. 17th of May, was it? Something like that. Machine assisted decryption, which is very nice. I'll do that, I suppose. Justification is done, so let's declare war. And nobody is actually guaranteeing them at this point, because you can get basically 2 countries before the Allies actually come in. Bearing in mind, I haven't done the Anschluss and I haven't done Czechoslovakia or the Sudetenland here yet, so these are like 2 free wars. Anyway, this guy, he says, I want to go. So I say, well, let's go. Let's see how it all acts. How about a bit of Pac-Man, hey? Honestly. It is just OP'd to OP'd. People make maneuvers and it's all over before... As you can see, that was the Netherlands. Poor Netherlands. That's all I can say. Bye. They're off. Okay. I'm going to satellite the Dutch East Indies. Oh, I can't do it for some reason. I'm going to have to get the points. And turn, and then take all states. Oh, no. Can't do that. Need more points. So let's take all states then. Don't argue with me. So what does that leave us with? That leaves us having taken Denmark and now the Netherlands. We didn't manage to get Iceland, but we have got Greenland. And the Faroe Islands. So I've managed to put submarines out there, and troops. And well, now that we have the Netherlands, we have access to all of the Dutch East Indies, which is now the German East Indies, as it very well should be. Well, for when we're playing this game anyway. So what else can I do with my 8 units? Well, I can do quite a few things, I would have thought. I could play the game basically without, because if you've got your focus rate, which is the German focus rate, it's, if you've never played it, it's quite good to actually play. But basically here, Rhineland was an instantaneous thing because I'd actually gone to war with Denmark before actually gaining that. So it basically bypassed that. Anschluss, you would need a certain amount of manpower to actually do it. We're actually under that rate at the moment. But I could actually just do this, all of that, and then just naval rearmament. Not oppose Hitler, because that defeats the whole point of getting his buffs actually working for you. But yeah, I wouldn't need to... Well, I could actually do that if I wanted. Or I could just take them over, because this is the ×10 mod. It is absolutely mental, but very good fun. So any values that you have on here, if you have the bonuses actually with your designers and with your experts, your SMEs here, by the time they're actually working with your generals, that gives you then organization loss when moving -60%, division recovery rate 100%. When you got that in your favor, who can stop you, I tell you. That is the ×10 mod. If you want to see that with German and the Reich, or with any other country in the world, let me know. Let me know. That's the end of this preview, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are looking at a preview here of Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania and Yugoslavia. And have we also got Hungary on there? Probably Hungary as well then. Okay, right. Because I've got Battle of the Bosphorus, that leaves us with, or that grants us more options within Turkey, Yugoslavia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and Greece, because they all have focus trees that are generic to the particular countries. So, Turkey, starting it off with a few quite nasty. Yeah, those national spirits there would actually stop you from doing a lot. But the Turkish focus tree, as you can see, is quite extensive. Now, let's take what we got in the corner here. What have we got? Alright, air bases, naval and army efforts. Okay, we've got... looks if you're going to have to go down financial policies within these two. And then we've got ideologies. Okay, right, so we've got a Soviet tree here. Can actually take part in the Civil War in Spain. Okay, we've got fascism there. Nationalism is slightly different. Really? Okay. Not sure what half of these things are at the moment. I haven't played Turkey since it's actually been changed out. So these look to be industrial and political. Okay. Now I know Ataturk, he was quite influential in Turkish society. Okay, so we've got 3 trees that's branching down onto one, it looks like here. Oh, no, it doesn't. So looking outwards, yeah, split decision between that and that. Right, okay, so you can renew the Soviet aggression pact there. You can go for a Balkan entity. Okay, so you can bring Bulgaria and Italy. Oh no, go against Italy. Oh, the Soviet Union. Ooh, okay. Or be incorporated into the Soviet Union here. And this looks as if it's taking on the Axis route. So we've got quite a lot of scope there. Come down here, you've got taking on Italian tanks. And then an Entente. Right, okay, to go against the British and French on that side, whereas this side is actually joining the Allies. Okay, so, wow, that is very extensive. This has got a lot of gameplay there. That is looking quite appealing down here. That is going your own way, it looks like. Pivot to the past, okay. So this actually comes down to what? Right, so no matter what you actually decide, it will actually come down to this part of the tree here, if you make it that far. Wow, okay. So lots to consider there with Turkey. They don't have a lot of research trees. They do have individualized weapons, which also helps. And the tanks are filled out quite nicely. The Orbe, okay, not the eBay, but the Orbe. Okay, they've got FW-190s, so German planes and British planes, and American and British planes. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, wow. Turkey is quite extensive then. Got a demilitarized zone going on there. So how are we doing? I think we'll spend a little time on each of these. So we've got Greece. They've got a few national spirits going on there. Not as painful as Turkey, it looks like. Okay, new focus tree, not a Christmas tree, but a focus tree. So yeah, don't you want to really get out your focus tree and just play around with it? So we've got monarchists and communists on this side. King's government, so this would be the natural order that you'd actually play through, or the AI would play through if it was historical, it looks like. That is industrial, it looks like, this part of the tree, and the armed forces. Okay, quite extensive there. Not as big as the Turkish tree, but the Turkish tree seems to be kind of very defined, if we leave it like that. How are we doing on there? Only 3 research slots again, and that looks to be like a generic tree that's actually made up for these countries. Okay, wow, they've actually got German tanks. I didn't notice that on the last one. Okay, interesting. British and not sure what equipment that is. That looks like a Bren gun, that does, and then one. But hey ho. Okay, that is Greece. No, let's go for Yugoslavia next. The IMRO. I keep on running into this in my other campaigns. Okay, so that's not so good either. Okay, this is Bulgaria. As you can see, big Bulgarian tree. You won't fit this in a pot. Industrial efforts, military efforts, naval and air force, presumably somewhere. Maybe. Okay, we've got a royal dictatorship, oppose the royal dictatorship, and power to the Tsar. Okay, so right wing. Is this left wing here? Socialists? No, the socialist side is on this side, alongside democratic. Oh, right, okay, so that's got to be monarchist then if you're going down that side, because that's the Tsar's regime. Okay. Well, as you can see, a bit like the Turkish tree, there is lots and lots going on there. If you want to pause the video and just have a look, you can join Stalin, join the Allies, create your own faction, it looks like, or join the Axis. I'm not going to say which is the good one and the bad one. It's up to each and individual to actually decide. Yeah, these are kind of generic trees really for these 3 countries. Yeah, okay. Navy, sorry, Army and Air Force, and they're the same. What about the naval stuff? Just looks to be just normal, doesn't it? Yep, it is. Okay. Wow, Bulgaria gets a carrier. Okay, sure, why not? Why not? Stranger things have happened. Okay, so that is our Battle of the Bosphorus trees actually just glanced at. Yugoslavia is one that we're actually looking at now. Now, this comes from the Death or Dishonour DLC, so if you've seen this before, do apologise. I haven't seen this before because I've only just recently got the DLC. So okay, so Western focus down there. Okay, yeah, you can join the Axis. Okay, socialism leading on to communism, industrial efforts there, Air Force, Army and Navy on the end. So reinforce old alliances. Now the Germans and the British both had a crack at Yugoslavia during World War II, so there was a coup which didn't work out so good. That's why Yugoslavia got invaded, because the Germans didn't like the outcome. Their national spirits, oh, that's bad. And that one's bad. Okay. What a surprise. Croatian opposition. That would explain why Slovenia actually, and I think Croatia actually departed in our Austro-Hungary game. Probably not have a look at the Hungarian one, because we have been playing this to create the Austro-Hungarian down here. But you can do other things on there. I think I actually mentioned on that video that you can actually do that, so that's fair enough. Right, so Yugoslavia, Romania is another one that was actually within the Death or Dishonour tree, and as you can see, it's another unique one for Romania. Deal with the devil, oh dear. Okay, obviously the Soviet Union has a bad reputation. I wonder why. Go down with Germany, Polish-Romanian alliance. That's an industrial path, or a Balkan pact created there. Institute a royal dictatorship. Okay, so you can come down and actually just deal with your own government that way. There we go, King Michael, which I was... Oh, no, King Michael, he's not the same guy, he's the one in Yugoslavia. We've got Air Force, Army and Navy there. Oh, good. But yes, your emphasis is on the three again, as well as your, it looks as if your own non-aligned organisation. You can align Hungary, Czechoslovakia, split Czechoslovakia even. Divide Yugoslavia. Who would want to do that? Well, us. Okay. So, that is the Death or Dishonour little grouping there. And we have our Battle of the Bosphorus little tripartite group there. So, if you want to see anything in a new campaign from Battle of the Bosphorus or Death of Dishonour involving those particular countries, let me know. If you want to see another country in a different mod, let me know. I think this video is actually going to be tied with the x10 ×10 that we're currently playing with Germany, and the UMC mod that is the Ultimate Mod collection with the Soviet Union. So hopefully you will see these all at the same time. Okay, any questions, any suggestions, like, comment and subscribe if you'd like to. But yeah, if you've got any ideas of what you want to see in the world, let me know. Any period, it's entirely fine. So I will end with that. Hope you're all well. Hope you're keeping well over this strange time in our lives. And until the next video, I will see you then. See you later. Bye.